problem with meat consumption isn't the fact that you're eating meat, but where the meat comes from, in the sense that factory farming, and that is such a huge issue and ethical concern, and the way that animals are being treated is horrible, to say the least. Hi, my name is Nana, and I used to be a vegan. Now I'm not, but I still do care about the nature and love spending time in nature. So when I was in high school, I went vegetarian/vegan for a bit there. I took AP Environmental Studies, and that's when I kind of really realized that we had an impact on the environment way bigger than we kind of think our impact is. And so I got really interested in like sustainability and the environment.
Veganism means that you do not consume any animal products whatsoever. Some vegans will go as far as also including that for their clothing and all the other products that they buy. And that's probably the most extreme form of veganism.
Sad to see that we would kill these animals and and cook them, and then people would dine into restaurants, and so much of that food would just go in the trash. So I mean, the animals are losing their lives just for our satisfaction and for our meals and for our nourishment, as some people would say, but also I saw how much of that truly went into the trash.
I came to the realization while I was vegan that it's so easy to reach out to things that are not. For example, I would be able to eat ramen that had meat broth, or just go to McDonald's and get a hamburger that has meat in it. And so it's a lot easier to be vegan. I think that is very geographically dependent. In LA, for example, I'm sure it's a lot easier than in Tokyo, where I was. The availability of veganism and the time that it takes to cook instead of buy your food, because vegan options are less available in supermarkets, like already pre-made. And so I think those are two of the biggest challenges.
It's like learning about a completely different cuisine, figuring out little tricks, which is kind of interesting. It's not the easiest thing to do, cooking vegan.
My mom, when I told her that I wanted to be vegan, she was kind of against it, and she thought that I wouldn't be able to get enough protein.
Like having a balance in nutrition is like the most important thing for humans to be healthy, and I'm not too sure if veganism actually promotes that.
Be aware of their own needs. It might not work for you.
I think I've found a middle ground where I am vegan or vegetarian, or pursue those kind of more sustainable options when I can, but also allow myself to eat meat when I'm on a time crunch. Get rid of that stigma of veganism and the people that are vegan, and make it a more accessible option in restaurants and grocery stores, while also acknowledging that everybody can make that decision for themselves. Even more would be my ideal world.